Hey everybody, and welcome to Sublime Vaporista Reviews. My name is Cade, and today we're going to be talking about one of my personal favorite tanks, the Aspire Cleito. This guy's pretty badass. First thing that you'll notice, we'll get right into it, is that he is a top fill tank. And that is pretty enticing to most vapors on the market right now because it's easy to fill up and it's easy to replace the coil. You just drop your juice down the side of the tank right here, and if you wanted to replace your coil, all you got to do is unscrew them, take them out, put a new one in. I like the Cleito coils actually because they tend to last a little bit longer. I think it's mainly due to their length. They're pretty fat, pretty hefty coil, but at the same time, that's pretty awesome. They have 0.2 and 0.4 capabilities for the coils. 0.2 is a little heavier on the cloud production than it is on the flavor. The 0.4 is the opposite. It's a little more flavor than it is cloud production, but at the same time, you're getting a nice mix of both. Personally, I prefer the 0.4, which is what they come with in the tank when you first buy it. Now, piggybacking off of that, when you buy a Cleito, you actually get two coils. You get the 0.4 in the tank, and you get the 0.2 in the box. Some other things to note about the Cleito when you buy it is you get a replacement glass and a few vape bands that come with it, which is pretty awesome. I think it's a pretty cool move on the developer's parts, to kind of give you a little more bang for your buck. Some other things about the Cleito that I think are worth talking about. I have never had any personal problems with leaking. I can also attest for my coworkers who all own Cleitos that they have not had those problems either. We have had some people come in saying, hey, why is this leaking? 90% of the time it's because it's summer here and it's hotter than balls. And if you know anything about the sun and juice, it thins it out, making it easier to leak. So as far as the tank goes, I can't give it a bad review on leaking because personally, I've never come across it. Another cool thing about it is when they do give you that vape band, it's a little added protection. So if you drop your Cleito, it's going to hit that band first, maybe save your glass. In case it doesn't, you do get a replacement glass, which is awesome, but that vape band is a cool protection kind of guarding that. Call them tank condoms from now on, if I can get away with that. Anyway, honestly, I have to say that the 0.4 goes harder than the 0.2 because you do get that amazing flavor, which I haven't really found with any other tanks. I've played around with some of the ones that we own, and I really like most of the tanks that we have. But as far as an all-around amazing tank, the Cleito can't be beat. I'm always looking to upgrade, and right now I'm at a stage where I can't find anything better than the Cleito. I've went through like 4 or 5 mods in the last couple months and just stuck with the Cleito, so I can't really say anything bad about that. Really everything about the Cleito was worth it. The only problem that I could ever see is when you change the coil out sometimes, it does have a tendency to stick to the top part. If you catch yourself having that problem, really easy fix. You might lose a little bit of juice in the process, but I mean, would you rather lose, half a mil of juice and have a badass tank, or keep all your juice and have a tank that leaks on you and has problems all the time? I think the former is a little more, acceptable. So, really, all in all, Cleito's an amazing tank. If you're looking to get something that's all around amazing, great vapor production, great flavor, and reliability, I don't think that you could go wrong with picking up a Cleito. I give my personal recommendation, and I think I speak for most of the people that work here at Sublime when I say the Cleito is absolutely phenomenal.